something tells me you can read my mind, yeah. Something tells me you can read my mind. Your brain is calling to me one more time. Your brain is calling to me one more time. Your brain is calling to me one more time. You're good. You push, so good. You push, something tells me you can read my mind. Something tells me you can read my mind, yeah. Something tells me you can read my mind. Your brain is calling to me one more time. I said, something tells me you can read my mind. Your brain is calling to me one more time. Your brain is calling to me one more time. Your brain is calling to me one more time. You're good, so good.
One pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small, and the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. And if you go chasing rabbits and you know you're going to fall, tell 'em a hookah smoking caterpillar has given you the call. Call Alice when she was just small.
Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jada and I go by the mintsimmer. If you're a returning watcher, hi Pookies! In today's video, we are here with the Knyght Ryders. We are back with our occult story here on the channel. It has been a minute. I didn't realize how long it's been since the last episode. It's been a few months and I'm like, oh my gosh, I left y'all hanging real bad. And I'm so sorry for that. It's never intentional. I just kind of get caught up in my other stuff. You know, the Rue is kind of like my main kind of thing here on the channel. And I love the Rue. But I'm already telling you guys right now, I am going to be spending some time with the Knyght Ryders. So expect a few episodes coming kind of back to back, because yeah, I really did miss my occult babies, and we do have a lot to talk about in today's episode. We have a lot that we're getting into, and yeah, there's just a lot of new developments, and yeah, there's just a lot going on. Okay, so I can't leave y'all hanging. So we will be kicking off today's episode here in Chestnut Ridge. We're gonna hang out with some of the vamps and characters here on this side of our kind of world in the Knyght Ryders. And then a little bit later, we'll catch up with Angela, kind of see what's going on over there in St. Reverie. But yeah, we're here with the vamps right now. So let's talk with them. Let's yap, do some gameplay. And yeah, let's just get caught up and immersed back into the Knyght Ryders. So let's just get into it. All right, so we are here on the ranch. We're here with Josiah and Bristol right now. And we're here with Splash the horsey. So I do have an agenda for Bristol and Josiah right now. We need to get some training in. I need Josiah to train the horse. I need Bristol to kind of get her strength up. And yeah, we are actually going to be preparing these two to fucking leave. They're leaving, y'all. They are jumping town. They are not staying here. It's just getting too much. It's getting too much. Like, Bella's on some other shit. We have a lot to talk about, but let's just kind of ease into some of this gameplay. I do want Josiah to come bring Splash, his horse, to just come over here and practice some like barrels and just practice some of, you know, the horse's agility, endurance, and things like that. Because yeah, we're gonna all right, bro. We need the horse to be able to run for long periods of time and be fast, and to carry the weight of Josiah and Bristol. They're not heavy really, but we just got to make sure the horse is ready for like a long trip, because yeah, they want to go, and Bristol has no issue with leaving. At first, I feel like definitely it's just one of those things where it's like you don't want to leave your family, your pack, you know, your vampire pack. But it's just getting to a point where Jamar is just being so fucking selfish. He's been selfish from the beginning of this, I feel like. And now it really is, I feel like, starting to bite him in the ass a little bit. Bristol is so silly. Like, girl, get out the water. Let's go train. I need her to come box over here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have her come box. They found this little punching bag in the garage, honey. So they finna do some stuff. I need her to get stronger, okay? But yeah, Bella is definitely just doing her own thing right now. And that's crazy to me. That is crazy to me, for real. I don't know why she changed her clothes, but you know what? Yeah, girl. Come on, Bristol. Because Bristol was ready to squabble up with Bella, okay? They had a few words, and yeah, Bella really be talking out the side of her neck, for real. So yeah. But generally, I just need Bristol to be a little bit stronger, a little bit ready for battle, bitch, because girl, we gotta stop crying, okay? Bristol is very emotionally sensitive, so I know that this is a lot for her. I feel like since kind of being with the pack that she's with now, the vamps that we know, this is kind of her first like crazy, super crazy kind of experience. So it's just a lot for her. I feel like it's a lot. People are dying. Like, it's just getting to be a lot, right? So I'm gonna have Josiah just kind of mellow out Splash, calm him down a little bit. He's a little hyped up. We're definitely just going to kind of nurture our baby. We're gonna feed him, talk to him, do what we need to do. Yeah, because Josiah is definitely ready to get the fuck up out of here. He's just over the whole thing. He's just over it all. And I don't blame him. So Jamar is over here talking with his horse because, you know, this is basically his only friend right now, okay? Him and Onyx they go way back. But Onyx is sad right now, so I don't know why he's sad, but we're gonna cheer him up. We're gonna cheer up Onyx, and then maybe we can, like, smoke a cigarette or something. So in terms of, like, Claude and what's going on with these laws in Chestnut, you know, it's kind of a thing where it's in motion, but it's kind of a slower kind of progress sort of thing. So this Arcane Act with the IDs and the occult things, the people that have, you know, kind of shown themselves have. I don't believe everyone has, but it's kind of becoming a thing, right? Where I'm just going to have Jamar do this random thing while I talk. So it's definitely kind of starting to become this thing where, you know, Claude is starting to be like, okay, well, Bella, we need to get Bella in check because she's going to end up killing Mort and it's going to fuck up, like, the whole motion, right? So he's kind of trying to keep an eye on that. And I think in the meantime, Jamar, you idiot, get up, babe. I think in the meantime, he's definitely also trying to convince Mortimer to expand this Arcane Act out into other regions. So what can Bristol do? Let's talk to Josiah a little bit. I don't know what they can talk about. All right, so we're just going to kiss on Josiah, okay? Let's do a afterwards kiss. I don't know, honey. This is from More Kisses by Maple Bell.
Papa, your knees.
They're cute as shit. And Josiah is just ready to kind of live quietly. He's tired of the mess. He's tired of the mess. He's tired of kind of like the chaos. Jamar is definitely self-inflicted chaos, you know? Yeah. Jamar, I don't feel bad for Jamar. I really don't. But I'm thinking about how out here at the ranch, he really enjoyed the ranch life. And he was about to kind of really start getting into the equestrian stuff. And that just kind of has fallen flat now that the town, you know, knows about him and they're exposed as vampires. Like, oh my gosh. The Valtors, Lilith and Caleb, they kind of do like patrol for Claude. So that's kind of what we saw in our intro. They kind of just patrol the area and they're always watching to make sure that these three are staying on the ranch. So Josiah does have that in mind and he's trying to basically just find what would be the perfect time to leave. So yeah, it's definitely a strategic thing, but I don't know. I have faith in them. So I'm about to have Bristol order some stuff. We're going to just like order some things that we could probably like take with us to our little journey. More so an energy source. Like we do have our plasma and stuff, but I think we probably should leave the plasma if they're thinking about leaving. They shouldn't really move anything that's in place. Yeah, Josiah, period. He done already roughed up Jamar a few times, but he definitely wants to beat the fuck out of Jamar. But you know what? Like, we're not even going to worry about it no more. We just going to get the fuck out, and we going to take Bristol with us, okay? Look, Bristol, she need that. Bristol need that. She need that bad. This is frying me. Does she need that? I think she might need that real quick. Let's take a shower after this. You know what? Fuck it. Let's take a shower, period. He all hot and sweaty. Yeah. All right, so it looks like our delivery just made it. I'm gonna have Bristol come get this. Like, and why are you knocking on the door being federal? Like, blowing the spot up. Like, man, we trying to be secret about it. The fuck? Jamar's in here on his phone, honey. He's probably trying to text Bella. Bella ain't picking up. Bella is not picking up. Let's talk about that really quick. Let's kind of look at his relationships and stuff. All right, so Miss Goth here when it comes to Jamar and Bella. Bella has definitely, one, hasn't really been around Jamar a lot. Two, is over at the house. So we do know that Bella kind of returned back to her home ranch with Mortimer just to kind of keep up appearances and yeah, just kind of keep the facade going. It does say that they're still lovebirds or whatever, but the relationship now is like what the fuck, because Jamar is feeling very crossed by Bella, and I think he's feeling a little, I don't know, he's maybe feeling a little bit regretful for having her turn because I don't know, she's just kind of starting to switch up on him a little bit. Okay, and yeah, says that they're best friends because they did become best friends a few episodes ago. And yeah, he is very unsatisfied with her though. And then when it comes to the rest of the vamps, it's just like we kind of know how that is when it comes to how Bristol and Josiah feel about Jamar. They're very upset with him. They're very upset with Bella as well. I feel like everyone is putting themselves first. So Josiah and Bristol are just like, well, why don't we do the same? And I don't blame them for that. Like, I don't blame them for that at all. So Josiah is just about done with this. Babe, go ahead and stop punching. Let's go take a shower. These two finna get it in, y'all. But yeah, they're just romantic, okay? Josiah and Bristol are just, they're very romantic vampires, and they love kind of the more like love romanticizing of everything. And they can't do that here. They can't live their nice little romantic rose petal life here in Chestnut Ridge. This shit is ghetto. Like, they don't even have a bed, okay, to be intimate on. Like, it's getting ghetto, okay? All right, you guys. So these two kind of had their little moment or whatever. It was real silly. But now we are going to go to the Goth residence because I do want to catch up you guys with Mortimer and with Bella. Kind of just talk about what's going on over there at their house, okay? So I'll see you at the Goths. Okay, bye. All right, you guys. So we are here at the Goth residence. We are here with Miss Bella, honey. Look at Bella, child. Look at her. She's smoking a cigarette. She's smoking a cigarette, honey. She's living the life here up in this Goth house, okay? And look, Mort, child. Look, Mort, child. He don't even know what the fuck is going on. He has no type of fucking, like, awareness of anything, really. We're going to talk about his compulsion and stuff in a second because Claude is keeping him compelled to a certain degree. So in certain situations, certain settings, he's kind of like controlling how much of Mortimer's brain he's able to use. Claude is very powerful. We've already talked about it, but he's able to kind of really manipulate people's minds like that. So Mortimer, you would think Mortimer, being a past hunter, having a little bit more discernment with vampires around, that he would have some sort of, you know, something to combat that in his system. But apparently he just doesn't. He got caught lacking, honey. So Bella's greedy as fuck and she's hungry again. So she's about to feed on this man once again. But let's talk about her kind of powers because she has kind of started to grab, you know, she's starting to level up just a little bit. So let's talk about it, okay? So the last time we checked in on Bella is really when she became a vampire. That was kind of a while ago. So let's talk about kind of where she's at now. She is kind of a baby vampire-ish, but she is at prime vampire. She has been learning a lot from Jamar, Josiah, and Bristol. But in recent time, like we were just kind of talking about, she definitely is starting to change her tune a little bit. She did get a ring. So Claude, you know, Claude keeps these rings, these daylight rings. He has them. It's like a thing. They're kind of like low-key. He has them like candy. It's a very like common thing that you can get from him. So he has some on deck. He gave Bella one, right? Just to keep up appearances, keep up the kind of facade of like the town still appearing and operating like usual. Chestnut Ridge is a fairly, it's not big. It's not like the biggest city in the world, right? Because it is rural. But there's a lot more citizens in Chestnut Ridge than we kind of know of right now. Because we've really only kind of seen the inner workings of the city, more of like the government side in some of our main characters, right? That we've been introduced to. Bella has definitely kind of, you know, been put in the situation where she kind of has to stay here at the house with Mort because she can't really be over at the vampire house. So that's one thing. She doesn't really spend a lot of time over there. She doesn't really see Jamar as often. And you know how Jamar and her used to kind of sneak off to the motel, sneak off to the hotel? They could easily still be doing that, but they're not. Because Bella is definitely a little bit just She has bloodlust right now, you guys. Like, she's going through bloodlust. She's a newer vampire and she feels very powerful and she's starting to gain a little bit of power. So let's talk about those really quick. So she does have a few really interesting ones. She is able to cast hallucinations, so she can make other Sims talk to themselves. She can detect personality. She does have the kind of alluring vampiric fascination. So it's, you know, she kind of has this glow to her lately. If you guys haven't noticed, like, she just looks a little bit more radiant. Like, she really is glowing from like the inside out. But it really truly is because she has fed on Mort to where he doesn't even look like himself anymore. So going into the next power, she is able to manipulate life spirit. She can gain the power to drain life spirit from other Sims or restore life spirit from those who have been drained. She is a sloppy drinker. That's her weakness. And then she just kind of just have like a fitful sleep. She doesn't really sleep very well. Yeah, because she's always up and she's always always hungry. She's always hungry and she's always like really wanting to feed on Mort. Feeding on Mort does a few things for Bella. It makes her feel very powerful. It makes her feel strong. And I feel like she's stepping into her power because we do remember how Mort was treating Bella. It's definitely giving that there was some sort of dynamic between them that it wasn't peaches and cream all the time. So I think Bella kind of stepping into her power here and just kind of using Mort as her little feed toy. I don't know. I'm not opposed to it. I don't hate it. Feeding on Mort just gives her this power and gives her this feeling that she's never experienced before, and it's like a high, and she's pretty much addicted to it, and that's why she keeps feeding on him. But Claude is like, hey, we got to make sure that she's not feeding too much on him because she's going to end up killing him, draining his life spirit, honey. And we don't want that because we still have these occult laws that need to go fully into effect. Like I said, slower process. It's in the works, but it's not something that can just be signed right away. Yeah, that's pretty much what we have going on with Bella and with Mort. So I really just wanted to kind of do like a quicker update. When it comes to her and Jamar, like I was saying, she doesn't really see him often and she's not really... she doesn't really care to see him, to be quite honest. And that really is fucking with Jamar because Jamar, he's like, my Bella, my sweet Bella. And it's always just been kind of like this damsel sort of situation, I feel like, for him. And she is switching up her tune. Mort looks like shit, okay? His eyes are sunken in. Like, he literally can't ever keep his eyes all the way open. Face sunken in. He's pale as shit. He's so skinny. He's lost so much weight. He has bites all over his fucking body. Like, he just looks awful. And when they're out and about, Bella makes sure to, like, dress him in a certain way and, like, just keep him kind of covered up. Makeup, clothes, long sleeves, scarves, just to kind of hide all the evidence that she's like feeding the fuck on him. So speaking of, Bella's hungry as shit, so we're gonna feed on Mort. I'm gonna have her remark on his loud heartbeat, and then we're dead ass just going to compel for a deep drink. He's being compelled anyway, right? He's under a spell, honey, so all she does is just compel him more to drink from him. I would like to think Mort is still in there, but he doesn't have any control of his anything. He doesn't have control of anything. So Mort is tired as shit. He's like dazed as fuck, tired, dazed. So Bella's like, this is the perfect time to compel him. Oh my god. And she finna drink from him until her thirst is satiated. She really don't give a damn. Like, oh my gosh, y'all. And she hungry as shit. And this is what she's just been doing every day. Like, every day, multiple times a day. She just be feeding on Mort like this. And it's just crazy. She'll replenish him with food, like, just so he has enough, like, his blood is pumping. But obviously, she's just draining him so much every single day that it's really taking a toll on his body. We have, like, different, like, sectors of vampires in Chestnut Ridge right now, which is fucking crazy. Like, this shit is it's getting crazy. It's getting spooky, y'all. I don't know. But yeah, look, she just eating the fuck out of his neck, bro. And she gonna keep going. She's gonna keep going until she's fucking full. Look, and he's like, what the fuck is going on? Look. She deadass don't give a damn either. Yeah. Honestly, like, period. I have no comment. No notes, honestly. 10 out of 10, no notes, okay? As long as Mort just kind of keeps kicking, I guess. I mean, we kind of, I mean, the moral compass is so blurred for the Knight Riders, you know what I mean? I feel like there's just so many different moving pieces. But as long as she doesn't kill him, I guess, because I just feel like if he dies, it's going to bring a lot more issues just in general for everybody. And we kind of don't want that, right? So as long as he's just kicking, shit. Keep feeding on him, period, girl. Mort looks like fucking shit right now, y'all. Oh my gosh. In the situation with Bella, with Claude and everything, him just being under compulsion from, like, all the vampires around him. If he was to come to, bitch, like, he would be fucked up. That would send him into a psychosis, I think, because you're being controlled by everything that you hate right now. And your own wife is one thing that you have always hated. Like, what type of shit is that? Like, that's some fucked up shit. That is some fucked up shit for real. But you know what? Honestly, fuck Mort. Because he's definitely just been very kind of occultist in this time. And he's made it very hard for people throughout this series so far. So I kind of don't feel bad for him. Do y'all feel bad for him? Let me know in the comments. You guys, I can't make this shit up. So Bella went and grabbed a book after feeding on Mortimer. She's reading The Glutton Spiel right now. Like, girl. All right, y'all. So we are going to wrap up here at the Goth residence and in Chestnut Ridge in general. I just wanted to do a small catch up with our vamps because we didn't really see them last episode. Like I said, the whole thing with Claude, the Arcane Act, and those sort of kind of, you know, new developments, they're slower, you know, slower process, but they are in movement. So yeah, as long as Bella stays over here, keeps Mort alive and feeds on him so she's not hungry, it should be copacetic as it's gonna get in this fucking scenario. And then we have Bristol and Josiah. They're just kind of being strategic, but still kind of loving up on each other, supporting each other during this hard time. And yeah, hopefully they can find a way to maybe kind of escape some of this bullshit. And then for Jamar, I don't know, honey. Jamar is Jamar. So what we're going to do now, we're going to pivot. We're going to kind of go to our other side of this story, other side of the world. We're going to St. Reverie. We're going to catch up with Angela and see what's going on over there. And same with Ren. So I will see you guys in a few days. We're going to catch up. There's a machinima kind of to transition us from this segment to the next. So I will see you guys after that, okay? So get cozy. It's a few minutes. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, bye.
walking all around us. You can hear them coming. You can hear them breathing, breathing down your spine. All I see is zombies. Hear them screaming out. They can smell your money and they want your soul. Here they come behind you. Try to stay alive.
We suffer every day. What is it for? These crowns of illusion are fooling us all. And now I am weary and I feel like I do. It's only you who can tell me apart. And it's only you who can turn my wooden heart. The size of our fight, it's just a dream. We've crushed everything I can see. And this morning, selfishly, how we failed.
All right, you guys. So we are back in St. Reverie. We are here with Mama Angela. Okay. And Ren is here, honey. So The shop is closed. It is after hours, but it's all of our staff, everyone that we've met last episode. So all of our little occult friends that we work with are here at the door. But Ren is here as well. So yeah, we have some business we need to take care of with him. And we have a lot to talk about. So let's just talk about it. Hey, Ren. You know Ren keep that weed on him, honey. He need a blunt real quick, or a little joint. He need a little joint real quick because Angela then pissed him off. He's not mad for real. Emotions are heightened, but I think they got that off their chest, okay? We need to talk. Ren needs to talk to Angela. Angela needs to talk to Ren. Lady Belle needs to talk to both of them. We have a lot of business to take care of here, so I don't even know where to start, honestly. Let's just talk about Ren, because Ren, obviously, is here in St. Reverie, so let's talk about that process really quick. So I don't want to make this too winded, but I do want to talk a little bit because Ren has made his way to St. Reverie. He was able to find Angela, but it wasn't just like on his own. He does have her scent kind of tracked and she's marked in that way with him. And then they have this pulse veil kind of connection going on, which has been explained throughout last episode and today's episode as well in our machinimas that we kind of have seen up until this point. But I do just want to give like a little bit more of an explanation. So basically, whenever Angela was hunted down by Ren, a few episodes back, he obviously had to track her scent, right? Very normal kind of interaction for a werewolf to do that with other people, even with vampires as well. It doesn't really matter. It's just tracking scent, smell, skin, blood, and that's part of, you know, the primal werewolf nature. Claude just asked for them to find her, and they found her. So that's pretty much what that was. The intent behind that, though, was not for her to get killed. So once that happened, it really did fuck Ren up. We've seen it, you guys. Like, we've seen the process of how this has come about. When Angela was revived by Eliza, obviously her blood started pumping again. Her undead blood, but still, he has that scent and he knows it and he can feel it. The wind picked her scent up, baby, and sent it back. It was like a return to sender type of vibe. And once he got track of her being alive, it just started raising a lot of questions, right? So then we see after that, Angela starts to kind of awaken her spellcaster blood, which, like we've seen from kind of her flashback, her history, that is part of her lineage. Like, she is a natural born spellcaster. So this hybrid kind of blood that is now kind of coursing through Angela is different, and it has activated something in Ren. He has her scent, he has her tracked, he finds her attractive, she finds him attractive, and this pulse veil type of thing is just some lore that I've made up, of course. But that is explaining kind of their dreams, their visions that they're having of each other. And I think it's, especially in today's episode, the back and forth between Angela's dream that we had at the end of last episode and Ren's dream that we just saw right now. They're talking to each other. So I feel like there's some astral projection going on here. It's a very strong spiritual kind of connection that they have, and it is amplifying. It's only getting stronger because of their mutual desire and attraction, on top of their already primal nature to hunt and crave and indulge. It's literally just like a melting pot of desire, anger, lust, all that, okay? Lady Belle is really funny because she's already clocking it. She's like, okay, the only way that this is like extremely strong and is happening the way that you're claiming it's happening is if that attraction is there. They both need that so bad. But rooted in reality, the conversation that we kind of just saw when Ren finally found her, which, by the way, Angela deadass in her subconscious sleep went to him in his sleep and told him where the fuck to find her. They're very funny. They're kind of playing right now, but it's cool. Like, it's fine. We're gonna let her rock for the story, okay? Lady Belle is going to respect Angela's wishes, even though she already knows the tea, honey. She is going to try to make a potion or a spell to hopefully weaken this bond or to break it completely, because that's what Angela wants. And yeah, Lady Belle cares about Angela. She don't play about her. So yeah, that's kind of what the vibe is for for today. But for right now, I do want to do some magic gameplay, some vampire gameplay, some wolf gameplay. We are going to play with the cults in general, but in the midst of all that, I do need Angela and Ren to talk. I need Lady Belle to talk to a few people. So yeah, let's just get into some gameplay and then we can continue to yap through that, okay? All right, so Ren is done smoking or whatever. He does have a buff. He's still furious from someone nearby, but it's about to go away. I need him to talk to Angela right now. And I think when we click on Angela, it's going to give us like mean interactions, which is really funny. But we're going to come talk to her, okay? Oh, fuck off. You are so fine. Ugh, you make me crazy. Throw off Angela's balance because, you know, he's disruptive. I feel like you're hiding something from me. So let's just try to do something like cordial, honey. Let's not ask her about her day because she's just going to be like, bitch, you know how my day is. Like, I'm not having a good day because you're here. They're both playing like overly bad. All right, so everyone's just kind of talking amongst, you know, themselves. I don't really know what's happening here. Lana's over here talking to Stacy. Stacy did say that Angela is kind of siphoning energy right now. And it's definitely not on purpose that Angela is doing that. She just, you know, Angela just has a lot going on, honey. So I'm going to have Miss Lady Belle come over here. And we are going to play around with a new mod that I got. I did finally get the Spinning Plum Bobs Fairies versus Witches mod. So I'm about to kind of start playing around with that. I did notice I wasn't able to make Angela a like witch with the pack. I'm gonna have to remove her vampirism, or I might be able to do spellcaster first and then add the vampirism on top of it. I'm gonna have to play around with the settings on how I'm gonna set it up. So we have a little guide to witchcraft here. So I kind of just want to do stuff. Let's just do some magic research because we need to do that anyway to kind of do the spell for... We need to do the spell for Ren and Angela. So let's see what we can look at. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Hold on. This is so cool. So we can do air, chaos, crystals, darkness, death, electricity, emotion, which might be what we need in this moment. Yeah, let's go ahead and do some like emotion because Lady Belle did say that she was going to kind of get, you know, a potion together for them. But in the meantime, I do believe that Ren and Angela hopefully maybe having like at least a foundation of friendship, not a friendship, could maybe help break that bond like on a romantic level. I don't know. It's like PIMDOS kind of. Oh, fuck off. They're funny as hell. Low key, they're funny as shit. Okay, Angela, let's talk to Ren back. Let's see. What are we going to say to Ren? Low key, I do want her to give him a tarot reading. And I do have some mods by J.E. Sims as well. I have some fun ones. I have like Mystic Talk and Tarot Baby energy. Angela has definitely been doing her tarot cards and she's really been focused on kind of that part, but also spellcasting as well. Let's talk about the retrograde because it is Mercury retrograde right now and these two are definitely feeling it. There's a lot of miscommunication, I feel, between Ren and Angela, okay? We gonna blame it on Mercury being in the micro braids, okay? She's like, yeah, you get it, right? It looked like I didn't go over like the best. Kind of awkward, a little awkward, but they're warming up. Look at Ren. Man, look, Ren, honey. He all really need that. Like, stop. I need them to stop playing right now. Like, hurry up. Come on, let's go. All right. I do want to see if there's... Oh my gosh. Okay. This is amazing. Okay. This is this mod. Oh, this is so good. Such good food. Okay. The emotion power source is both potent and inconsistent, as emotions fuel all feats of magic, but they are notoriously difficult to control. They can be acquired while experiencing strong emotions. The benefits is increased reduction rate of negative emotions. Okay. So we have like sources and stuff. Let's look at complementary sources. Actually, let's look at opposing sources. Wielding magic is a balancing act. While all power sources have complementary pairs, many also have opposing sources that cause trouble when the two combine. The following are opposing to the current power source: technology. Okay, so I misread. I'm misreading this. So it's just kind of giving us the study and the knowledge of emotional kind of sorcery or magic, and technology is going to be kind of what your opposing thing is when you're doing that type of magic. You don't want to mix those things. Okay. All right, I do want Angela to talk to Ren a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Let's just do something like nice. Okay, so we can actually talk about like the wolf stuff. Let me try to like maybe do some common ground. Let's ask him if his transformation hurts, like when he transforms.
Hello, Dabishi. Pandale. Lindsay Nurska.
Noba.
Viva
Oh, Chiru Ufa.
Tibu Plebo.
He not listening to nothing she's saying. All right, so low-key, there wasn't any buffs from either of those interactions that popped up in my game, which is fine. Ren is going to have a peanut butter and jelly right now. And it's kind of funny because Angela is thirsty right now. But we're just going to let Ren kind of take a moment to himself. All right. So with Angela, there's a few things that I want to do with Miss Angela individually. We did get a familiar orb last episode, and I was like, oh, we're gonna look into it. I really want to do it because I know what they are now, and they're fucking cool. So now we're going to bind a familiar, and it's a raven, but I do have a override in my game right now. So let me see, what do I want to name this raven? We are going to name this Raven Flare. Don't ask me why. It's literally just a random ass name, okay? So where is it? So once we have it binded to us, I think we have to go to our magic menu. And now we have a familiar menu. And we can summon our familiar. And I want to see what it looks like. Yes, queen. Okay, so we're going to summon Flare, our raven. Angela Temple's familiar needs more room to answer their master's summon. So it looks like we're just kind of a little bit pressed for space. I'm going to have her come outside. So it looks like Hezekiah is trying to talk to Angela right now. Not right now, Hezekiah, okay? I think Hezekiah might have a little bit of a crush on Angela, low-key. But yeah. I think she has something else going on. Anyway. Oh my gosh, look at it, y'all. Wow. Hey, Flare. Okay, period. We're actually going to just keep the familiar on us while we do this segment because this is fun, okay? I do want Angela to come do some more of these interactions from like our tarot stuff. Let's come talk to Eliza. Let's talk to Eliza. Mystic Talk, because we do have a Mystic Talk menu. This is from J.E. Sims. So let's discuss chakras and energy alignment. Look at our bird, y'all. Look at the raven. It's so freaking cool. And you can have a few different ones. And this override that I have makes them look so cool. So Angela said, your throat chakra has been closed. That's why you can't speak up. Let's open it. Because, yeah, Eliza has been a little quiet, but it's cool. So Angela has an aligned energy buff being focused from energetic awareness. And Eliza, I think, has the same thing. Oh, she has a root work. They've been off. Now they know where to start, period. So this is cool. Like if you're having a root worker or like a tarot card reader, this is their job. They can do some cool interactions for that. So I do want to give Ren a tarot reading. Ren is over here being anti, okay? So it looks like he's about to talk to Lady Belle on his own. I'm going to let that happen. And yeah, he's probably going to be asking about this spell. He's like, so you gonna fucking fix this shit or what? He's like, because I can't be dreaming about Angela. Knowing damn well. Like, you need that. You actually need that. All right, so Anahi is over here trying to show off. I fear Ren is not worried about no damn Anahi, okay? But she worried about him. She said, I need some meat. I need some fresh meat up in here. I'm going to have Ren talk trash about leeches to Lady Belle and also complain about being a lichen. I feel like he's just like, he's just feeling a little bit like, he's feeling like a moody wolf today, okay? All right, so I don't know what the hell Angela's talking about over here. She's over here yapping. I think they're talking about Beyonce. Yeah, so Angela is Hive, okay? She says, you didn't wake up looking for a debate, but if her name come up sideways, you clocking in immediately, okay? She said, bitch, don't fuck with my sis Beyonce, okay? That's actually quite hilarious. All right, so let's see what's going on. So Ren is over here complaining to Lady Belle. But it looks like he's feeling better, and he doesn't have, like, the angry thing with Angela anymore. I was waiting on that to... Right. Anahi, like, literally not today, okay? So, I'm gonna have... Okay, first off, I'm gonna have Angela come up here. We're gonna drink some plasma because she is a little bit thirsty. So, we're gonna get some plasma and drink it. And then after that, we'll have Ren and Angela, we'll have them talk. Maybe Ren should follow her upstairs. So, okay, these two are talking. Cool. All right, so look. Lady Belle is so in tune. She's in tune as fuck. Ren, bring your ass upstairs. All right, so I'm going to have Ren talk to Angela. I'm just going to have him talk to her about the door.
Yep. And Floyd.
Like, Angela, have a seat. Angela said the door is the best. I love what Lady Belle is doing with it. Exactly. Right. Okay, Eliza's coming to talking to the fold too. That's fine. That's cool with me. Okay, so I do want her to do a tarot reading with Ren. Let's do it right now. So we are going to offer that tarot reading because I do want Angela to just kind of get her reps in for the day. And I'm curious to see what it looks like for Ren. So Ren did an impression. I would like to say he's doing one of Claude. Oh, it didn't really go well. They're being so awkward together. It's like really funny. But also really cute, you know? What was the card? The Fool tarot card was drawn. The Fool upright meaning usually means new beginnings, potential, spontaneity, and trusting the universe to catch you mid-air. I love that so much. And in terms of more of like a romantic level with the Fool tarot card, definitely signifies fresh starts, exciting adventures, and a leap of faith in love, often pointing to a new casual or unconventional relationship filled with optimism. Bitch, the gay be gaming. The gay be gaming like shit, okay? Let's ask him about his fur hygiene. That's such a funny interaction. Like, what does that even mean, babe? So, what is Ren talking about? He's telling a funny story. Okay. All right. Hey, it's cool. Like, it's cool. It's cool. Ren keeps doing this thing like he's telling a joke. He's kind of trying to be a little funny, silly. He keeps rubbing his neck. He's like really awkward, I feel like, right now. And yeah, it's because Angela makes him fucking nervous. I think Angela intimidates him, but like in the best way. It's not in a way that like scares him. He just, I don't know. He likes it. Oh my god. So now when I bitch, my game loves me so bad. So now we can do a pickup line, we can kiss, but we can also call a parasite. We don't want to do that because Angela's not a parasite, okay? We're not gonna do anything romantic. That's not the vibe for today. We need to get to know each other. Let's get to know her more. I feel like we should get to know Angela's interests. I don't think he knows all of her traits and stuff, so we can do that now. I'm gonna let them do what they do. All right, so Miss Lady Belle is over here. She's just looking at this picture. She's funny. I low-key might just have her practice her magic. We'll do something from the new mod, the Fairies and Witches mod, because there's 2 magic pie menus now, as you can see. So we have more options. We can practice magic. We can manifest magic energy. Ooh, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, hell yeah. Listen, spinning plumb bob is absolutely goated. Like, their mods are amazing. There's a mod coming out literally tomorrow. It's called Divine Ascension. Best believe, bitch, we will be seeing that mod in full effect in the next episode or two. I'm hype as fuck, okay? But Lady Belle has a buff from that. Manifestation of magic. Lady is brimming with power. This boost of magical prowess is like going from a jog to a sprint, so it just amplifies her up. That is so fucking cool. Let's see what else can we do. Okay, so we can dispel that, and now we have a power source. Let's draw power source from psychic energy. Y'all know Lady Belle. She's in tune as fuck. She's trying to get her mind right so she can do this spell, make sure it's right, make sure her her intentions are always good. They up here flirting or something. They're doing jokes. They're doing jokes and stuff and trying to be funny with each other. But they keep doing this like real awkward, rubbing the elbow, rubbing the neck, I mean, vibe. They're funny as fuck. Right.
Oh, Fibzo.
It just keeps falling flat. They're both trying to tell jokes to each other and they keep falling flat. Really fucking funny. Really, you literally can't make this shit up, okay? Oh, kiss. Argue about politics. Let's apologize. I was waiting on this one to pop up. We need to apologize to Angela. I'm gonna have him apologize for what he said earlier. He was just upset. He was just mad, okay? He doesn't mean it. Yeah, now we're good. Literally fine. He is very intently listening to Angela, bro. Like, and he's locked as fuck, okay? That dream, all their little dream sequences have just been so, ooh, child. Like, they need that so fucking bad. But in reality, in our kind of 3D plane, bitch, these two, I could see them being friends. Like, I can see them being friends, you know? Look, Lady Belle, y'all. Lady Belle's locked the fuck in. She getting that energy together. I do want her to talk to Ren and Angela both, and then we'll probably wrap up this segment because I didn't really want to do too much. I did want to test out this mod, though, and we will be seeing so much more of it in the coming episodes. I'm so excited about it. Let me have Ren get up. So it looks like Ren and Angela's conversation has kind of seized a little bit. Look at her, bro. All right, so a little winded here, but Lady Belle, she has a lot to say, okay? She has a lot on her mind, and she has a lot to say. So she's going to tell Ren, I just wanted to pull you and say thank you for having an open mind today. I know you and Angela have had a rough start, but I think after I help break this pulse veil, you two could be great friends. In this world that people like me, you, and Angela live in, we could always use someone in our corner, you know? Anyway, if you could just spare a few more days here in St. Reverie, I will have the spell ready for you both. There's a Cajun restaurant that I took Angela to, and she loves it. I can send you the address if you want some really good St. Reverie food while you're down here.
Avula Shaka Teebs.
Hanaclets.
Lady Belle is...
Fina.
He's like, yeah, right. And look, she got the phone out. She finna send him that address right now to the Cajun restaurant, period. All right, so that went over well. Let me have Ren talk to Lady Belle. All right, so Ren is just going to say, thank you, Miss Lady. Yes, I hear you. I got to talking with her today, and she seems really cool, actually. I really like what you got going on here, by the way. We need a safe place like this in Chestnut. Anyway, I'll definitely stay here a few more days before I have to go back home. I see there's another one of me down there. I don't think she likes me very much, though. But in terms of Angela, she seems like a great person. And yeah, I'll take you up on that offer for the food. Thank you again. These are kind of winded say-somethings today, but there's a lot to talk about, you know? So Lady Belle is about to grant Ren a sacred blessing. That's beautiful. Go ahead and do that, babe.
Grana Ura. Naba Flarzo. Sploif Kenar. Pando Cress.
So right now, Lady Belle does have maximum power. Oh, this is so cool. So she's mystical. Lady is mystical, so that's from her mystical trait. But wow, what a great little exchange between these two. I really enjoyed that. Lady Belle is actually hilarious. So Lady Belle said, Ren, Angela likes this food place. You should go to that food place that Angela likes while you're here in St. Reverie for a couple more days. While Angela's in St. Reverie, you should go. But anyway, Lady Belle is going to come talk to Angela. Angela does have a buff right now saying Master of Darkness. Like, Ren, fuck off. Like, you're not supposed to be over here, babe. Let's find Lady Belle. Okay, I'm gonna have Angela just come over here. All right, so Lady Belle is going to tell Angela, my Angie doll, Ren is a sweetie pie. I hate that you both had such a hard start, but I 100% understand you, your pain, and suffering. So for that, he'll be here a few more days while I continue to conjure up this spell for you both. Me and Eliza have been talking. Your friends Josiah and Bristol are back in Chestnut Ridge. She's been asking me to do some rituals, and I think I might. It just requires a lot of my energy. But right now, I'm focused on you and Ren and breaking that so you both can be free. This is the last say something, y'all. So Angela says, thanks for that, Belle. Ren is nice. I think the situation in Chestnut sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. I appreciate you trying to help. Everything feels so out of order lately, but I guess that's a good thing. I talk with Eliza too. I'm doing whatever I have to do to make sure my sister Bristol is okay. I don't give a fuck about anyone else at this point, but I'll be here whenever you're ready. I guess I'll just have to dream about him for a few more nights. Girl, knowing damn well.
Flazzle Pelka.
Knowing damn well.
Ah.
She's actually hilarious. Ren is taking a nap on the couch. All right, y'all. So this was a fun segment here. This was so much fun. I love playing with the occults and playing in St. Reverie, if you guys couldn't tell. I just feel like there's so much more going on this side of kind of our story. And it's always super fun to play. But yeah, we got some new developments for sure. For Angela, for Ren, for Lady Belle, for Eliza a little bit. And yeah. We are now going to kind of close out our episode. We are going to go actually back to Chestnut Ridge. And we're going to check in with Jamar really quick. So Ren will be staying in St. Reverie for a few more days. Just so, you know, we can wait on Lady Belle to finish this spell and potion and or both. And yeah, kind of try to break this pulse veil thing that they don't want. Even though, you know, it's giving faded as fuck. But anyway, that's neither here or there, honey. We're going to kind of leave this where it's at for now. We're going to go check in with Jamar. So I'll see you guys back in Chestnut Ridge. Okay, bye. All right, you guys. So we are back in Chestnut Ridge. It is the next day, like early afternoon. Jamar is here at the saloon. He just kind of came to the Old West or whatever. And he's just here drinking, honey. He's drinking and he's smoking. Because he's in his feelings a little bit today, for sure. He's feeling a little lonely. He's feeling a little, you know, just kind of secluded right now. Also kind of stuck on what his next move is. And yeah, Jamar is just definitely feeling a few things, okay? So let's just hang out with him. We're literally just going to get drunk with him. And that's how we're going to end today's episode. But yeah, we need to do a little bit of yapping about him. So let's just get into it, okay? All right, so he's just in here smoking a cigarette, honey. We're going to get something to drink. We do have some wine, so I'm probably going to have him drink some apple wine that he made earlier in the episode. And then we are going to probably order a few drinks as well. But yeah, Jamar is over here just... Look, he's so drama with it. Like, who is he feeling like? Y'all know they love to play the blues over here in the Old West, honey, so... This is funny as shit. Like, alright. Who is he feeling like, okay? Let's drink some wine. We're gonna drink it straight out the bottle. We finna pull a Silas today. We taking it straight to the head. Yeah, we finna pull a Silas today. Alright, so let's see. We are going to order his favorite drink. Whatever that looks like. I don't give a shit, really.
Benoy? Fime Mosh?
And let's smoke another cigarette. Because Jamar really ain't got shit to do. Like, he's dead ass just bored as fuck. He missed his stink, okay? He's like, Stink, come back to me, Stink. Stink over there feeding on her husband, honey. She good. Like, she good. She said, I'm not worried about no damn Jamar. All right, so for Miss Bella, nothing has really changed, but he doesn't have the best friends things with her anymore. Yeah, he definitely is feeling a little bit of away, and romantic satisfaction has gone away between Bella and Jamar. It could just be like a small little hump in the road, but I just feel like how we were talking about earlier, I think there's a lot of power that Bella is feeling right now in her vampirism, and she's just exploring that. And throughout exploring that, Jamar just isn't part of that journey. He's just not part of that picture, you know? And Jamar can't be that upset. He just has to kind of take it on the chin because this is his doing. He begged Josiah to turn Bella. Bella could have been dead right now. But, you know, everything happens for a reason, I guess. So when it comes to Angela, Jamar is, you know, it says that they're total opposites. He thinks that she's dead, right? So this is kind of on the guise of that. But as you can see now, the relationship label just says regretful. And this is all on his side, his kind of doing and feelings. He is feeling regretful a little bit about some of the decisions that he's made leading up until this point. But I do think that Jamar is only feeling these regretful kind of feelings selfishly. They're coming from a selfish place. So it kind of just doesn't really matter. I don't really give a fuck about it, you know? And I don't think anyone should give a fuck about it because I think that Jamar is just thinking about his decisions, how they've gotten him in this predicament. And now he's regretting it because he doesn't feel safe. And he is having like these loneliness things. And he is like, you know, you guys get what I'm trying to say. But that's how he feels about Miss Temple. Angela definitely was the type of person to put Jamar in his place for one, but also help him make decisions and kind of help him see things clearly. Bella doesn't really do that for him. So it does say Jamar and Bella have fallen out of touch and are no longer best friends. So yeah, that is the vibe, honey. That's the fucking vibe. So we're just going to drink our pain away for the rest of this episode. We're really not going to spend a lot of time here at the bar because this is all we're doing. But yeah, we're just going to drink. And then Jamar's going to get a hotel room, probably the same one that he always stay up in. So he can just kind of decompress, spend some time alone, and just be fucking drunk for the day, okay? It's Friday, so let's get fucked up. So Jamar's favorite drink is a screwdriver. Go fucking figure, bro. Go figure. Go figure, okay? So he's going to ask the bartender, what can I do to fix it? For real. What? She's not gonna fucking know. Are you stupid? And he says, I don't want to apologize and keep doing the same thing. Tell me what actually helps. What the fuck? Let me see if he got a buff from that. Did he get a buff from that interaction? He did. No defensiveness from asking instead of assuming. This sim is putting their ego down and their ears up. They're not trying to win. They're trying to repair. Jamar. What? Is this growth? No. He's just fucking drunk. Okay. So he is recalling his mortal life, y'all. He's recalling his mortal life. Oh my God. He want his girl back. He misses Stink. He misses Stink. And I'm not talking about Bella, babe. Not talking about Bella. I'm not talking about Bella. Oh my God. Jamar, he makes things very impossible. Very difficult fucking vampire ass nigga, okay? He's really not shit though. Like, he's really not fucking shit. I never gaffed, okay? So I'm going to have Jamar text Josiah. Even though, like, whatever, you know? They're mad at each other right now, but he's gonna text him. He's starting to get a little drunk. I think he is already drunk. He is already drunk. So, we trying to get wasted, high-key? Not gonna lie. Alright, so Jamar is about to do a shot flight because he is just crazy like that. He don't like it? Oh, but that made him wasted. So let's take one more. Fuck it. One more. Now he's like fucking like messed up. He messed up. He toe up, y'all. All right, you guys. So we are going to wrap up today's episode here. I just wanted to do a quick check-in with Jamar. Yeah, this episode was a lot. There was a lot going on. Okay, and we do have an outro as well. We're not done kind of with today's events and episode. But yeah, we're gonna stop gameplay here. Thank you guys so much for the patience between last episode and this episode. I am really locked in on Knyght Ryders, and I don't want to wait. Like, I really don't want to take a lot of time in between. So I'm honestly willing to put a couple of series on the back burner just for a small bit in order to prioritize the Knyght Ryders, because yeah, this story is getting juicy, honey. It is getting really good, and I'm getting really, really extremely inspired by it. So yeah, I think we're gonna rock out with our occult babies for a few more episodes for sure, like in a shorter span. For sure. I can promise you that, okay? But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope it was worth the wait. I want to hear all your thoughts about everything in the comments. What do you think about Angela and Ren? What do you think about Bella and Mortimer? What do you think about Jamar? What do you think about Josiah and Bristol, Claude, the state of Chestnut Ridge, the state of St. Reverie, what we have going on out there, the occult shop? I feel like there's so much to talk about today, especially after our close, which we're going to get into in a second. But yeah, I want to hear it all in the comments. So let's yap, okay? And what's next on the channel is the Knyght Ryders, y'all. I'm not going to lie. Once we finish this episode, y'all going to understand where I'm coming from. But we got to see it through, baby. And I probably have to see it through for a few episodes. So thank you so much again. Love y'all to the moon and back. Happy March, happy spring. And I will see you guys very soon for the next episode of the Knyght Ryders, okay? All right, love you. Bye.
you're gonna leave her. You have deceived her. Just a girl. Just a girl with featherweight curls to expose all she knows. You play like tease. Just a girl with featherweight curls to expose